Hey, how we doing? It's good to be back. I'm just grabbing the channel, and here we are, day 6, back into it. We'll do a little bit of a recap. We're just making sure everything's on track now. And wow, hasn't it been a good couple of days? I can't believe how much Flame and Gamer. How are you, mate? You know, every time I look at the time and go, it's just a little bit about past 2:30. I think you're probably waiting there. How are you today, Flaming? So I need to ask Flaming. Does it seem, because I'm not used to YouTube gaming, so does it send you a message on your phone or your computer that I'm logging on? Is that how it works? Yeah, I'm good. So I was streaming last night using a different broadcasting system, and someone was telling me that my volume was down a little bit, so I've adjusted it for the other broadcasting system, which is for my Twitch. Awesome. So just let me know if it's a little bit noisy today, and I will adjust it down for my YouTube settings. It's just a little bit different. Interesting enough. Okay, excellent, Flame. Just give me a couple of minutes. I'm just setting up the system, making sure everything's okay. It does look like everything is working fine. For some reason, when I go to YouTube, just bear with me for a second, Flaming, and then we'll set up. Normally when I go to YouTube, there we are. We are working. That's all right. Sorry. Just it was just a little bit weird when I was refreshing it. It just wasn't coming up, but that's okay. I think we've got it going now. Oh, we haven't, but that's all right. That's super strange. I don't understand that. One more try. All right. I confirm it's up. I can see it's worked for you. Yeah. Now I've done the refresh. We're all good now. You're exactly right, Flaming. I just wanted to make sure everything was up there, but that's okay. People are logging on as well. So we are in day number 6, and I had a look at it as well. So day number 6 has been 13 hours of gameplay, which isn't actually a lot. But what it does mean that by the time we finish today, we will be about halfway through the game, which is actually just exciting because, you know, you yourself, because you've died many a times and you know what's coming up, the second half is quite exciting. I think the second half, because you get out of the shallows, is just a different type of game once you start getting, pardon me, into the Lost River and things like that. So today, I think what we'll do today is finish off our base. There's just a couple of things that we need to sort of make and sort of finish off. What we will also do is we're going to have some food. So what we'll do is we'll do the normal thing is we'll just work on a little bit of base stuff whilst people are logging in.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And then the two things I'd like to do today, so it's because I think we achieved a lot yesterday with the alien island and that. So today I want to go back and finish the Degassi 500 meter site, and I'd like to go to Lifepod 13. So I don't want to jump straight into Lifepod 2, because I think Lifepod 2, once you get to Lifepod 2, it's sort of the I'm not saying the end game, but it's the end of the missions, and then you get into the exploring phase, and you can do that last bit quite easily, and I don't want to. So I want to go to the 500 meter. I want to start building some things to get people excited, so I'd like to sort of maybe off stream collect some. So at the moment with this game I have not done anything off stream, which I think is actually good. Sometimes I would go do a heap of farming, so when people come in, don't forget to get the sea moth. Awesome. So I think I actually just did that before we logged off, but I will definitely check it. I think I did do it. The real question is, did I actually save it? It's a tough one, this one. Alright, so we're just doing a little bit of gardening. Why? Oh, that's weird. That's terrible. I didn't realise I did that. That was a mistake, considering I was just trying to hit the marble melon. I think that was a glitch. Okay, so we've got that in there. We've got a bulbo tree, but we're going to go upstairs to see how we're looking up here. Yes, lucky we had a look. Let's grab our water and our salt. Not really interested in salt yet. KJ, good to see you, KJ. And I see that you're on a little bit earlier today, so good to see you. It's, as I said, it was a bit of a shame that you jumped on yesterday. You jumped on and said hello, and I jumped on and I said good night. How are you, KJ? How is your day? So we're a little bit short on copper, so we're looking for copper, so we'll keep this one going. I need to build myself computer chip and magnite. Guess so. Computer chip needs copper, doesn't it?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There is no aboard. I'm out here in the open. So what we're going to do today, KJ, I was just saying, is just whilst a few people sort of sign on, we've got John, Nick, Summer, so we've got a few that will probably jump on. We're just going to polish off and tidy up the base a little bit. We've built the scanner room. We need to get some copper, so the scanner room's currently on copper. We've built our gel sacks. This one here is for deep shroom mushrooms, and this one is also for blood oil once we get down there. What are we building here? We can't go that way. I think we can go this way. So yeah, we're doing okay. Flaming. You've had. I don't know if that was actually at all possible. I'm going to pick up this egg actually. So what we're going to do, going forwards, we're going to make sure we start collecting eggs, because we're going to start building some containment areas. So whilst we're just waiting for a few people to come on, I'll just do a little bit of farming around here. We'll get some titanium, we'll get some glass, we'll get some copper. Then we're going to head back, might as well do it all in order. So we're going to head back to, we'll do Lifepod 13 first, and then we'll head back. Where did Nick? Oh, there you are, Nick. I'm sorry, Nick. I didn't see you come in. Now, is it my mistake, or have you changed your icon? It looks different, I think. Your profile icon. Your ears must have been burning, Nick. I was just saying that I was waiting for John, Nick, and probably Summer to come on. Predator may come on, Seamoo may come on, but we'll just wait for a couple more. We're just doing a little bit of farming because we're a little bit short of titanium. Yes. Yeah. So that's all right. Well, it's noticeable. It's noticeable, Nick, because it was the first thing I noticed when I saw you pop on. It stands out a lot more. Oh, I think, whoa. Bloody crash fish. 2 crash fish. My question is how do crash fish breed when they're that grumpy all the time? I've already got a coffee machine. I don't think I need cave sulfur, but I am going to pick it up anyway since it's just sitting there. How do you make ion batteries? Yeah, I changed. How do you make ion batteries? So I assume you've got the blueprint flaming to make ion batteries. Yeah, no, they're more than happy. I think that's what we sort of do when we. You've obtained the blueprint. Yes, okay. Well, then the blueprint, I think, is an ion cube. So I'm going from memory because I don't have the ion battery blueprint. Isn't it an ion cube? So it's the same as the batteries, but it takes the ion cube. All right. I think the only difference may be is it. So it's exactly the same. It's just that obviously the main ingredient is the iron cube, and obviously you can find the iron cube splattered around the place. But more importantly, there is 2 locations. Seriously. I think they've actually increased the amount of crash fish. So we were just trying to get some salvage. Mainly we're trying to get copper, but we were having no luck. Here we go, here's some copper, some titanium, and copper. Alright, we've got 2 left. Let's fill that up, let's not go back empty. It's nice that they changed. When they first brought out the game, they were adamant that they were not going to allow the crustaceans to respawn. I'm glad they did, because it's definitely made things a lot easier. Wow, this base is definitely a lot bigger than what I normally do. Alright, so let's make some titanium, shrink this up a bit. Ah, awesome, Nick. I would be interested. It's addictive, Nick. I just want to warn you. It might be addictive to watch. It's definitely addictive to play. But I'd be interested on the Xbox. Just on, yeah, how it plays on the Xbox. Obviously, I play it on a PC. The reason I say it is I did a couple of videos, and one of the videos was on a grav trap, and one of the Xbox players was telling me that the grav trap does not work very well on the Xbox, but I don't know how true that is. Alright, we've got a little bit of copper now, so we're happy. And lead. So let's just have a look at our base. We've got the exit now, so I'm happy with that. So what I'm thinking, I will build an alien containment in here, and then I will move this way and build my bedroom with an observation. So the only sad thing is it's looking on junk, but I was hopeful it was going to look out this way a little bit. That's actually a bit sad, looking onto a piece of junk. What have we got out this way? I will definitely use these double rooms here to put another another mobile bay here, and then that's where we'll put the... It doesn't appear... Oh, really? Okay, that's surprising, Nick. I thought when they released it on everything. But that would be my naivety, because I don't play Xbox. We just got a blueprint. What did we get a blueprint of? A coffee machine. Oh, we got that before. Okay, alien containment is 5 glass, 2 titanium. I think we're a little bit short of glass at the moment. Quartz. Okay, so we've got 5, but I don't want to use them all up. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over to Lifepod 13 now. We're going to come back with a full load, and then we... oh, that's a shame. Okay, guys, I didn't realise that. I'm pretty sure if you look up, if you go to Unknown Worlds, they will tell you when they're going to do it. I would say that it's only a matter of time. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not saying it's an if. It's probably a when more than anything. Okay, so we've got that. It's more of a sort of bay in here. Sorry, I'm just sort of mapping out how I'm going to make things. So as crappy as this is, did I get rid of all my titanium? I did. Jeez, I'm silly. Bear with me. I'm not sure what the difference is yet, setting things on the...
Calorie intake.
Yeah, as I said, I'm not really a console player.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright, I'll put those in there. Alright, drops. That's annoying. It's annoying for me. I'm sure it's annoying for you guys to watch. Okay, so let's have a quick look. I just want to sort of see a bit of a space and see if I'm going to damage my base again. Hey Predator, how are you? Good to see you. Your ears must have been burning as well. I thought you may have popped in again today. How are you this fine day, Predator? And actually a question, where are you? You going to go for breakfast? No problems at all, Predator. Thank you for popping in. And we'll see you when you get back. Alright, so we can build one this way. And we can build that way as well. Okay, so happy with that. Are you kidding me? Ran out of battery power. Alright, let's get these batteries up. Zero, we got 100, what do we got? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, oh, 100 and 100. Alright, we're getting there. We do need to maybe make a battery charger. Wiring kit, copper wire and titanium. Copper wire is 2 copper. Wiring kit is 2 silver. Let's bring that on. Flaming. I've totally oh no, you were after iron. Yeah, okay, sorry, my mistake. You definitely were after iron. That's what you asked for. Was it iron power cell? 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so I'm going to finish off that build. I made a spadefish farm. How did you make a spadefish farm? Flaming Gamer, you talk about you dropped them in the aquarium. Are they breeding? 7.5. Okay, so this one is going to be my bedroom. Oh, we got 2 entrances into here. That's pretty crappy. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Sorry guys, I'm pulling this one down. Really? You've got them breeding? Okay. I would like to know how you're doing that, Flaming. I have not been able to breed fish. You've got them in an aquarium? Or how have you got them? They lay eggs in the main alien container. Wow. There you go, Flaming. I have never achieved that myself. I think that is that's a decent feat that you've achieved. What I'm trying to do, just not doing it very well, can I connect onto this side? Oh, I can. Alright, bear with me. 7.8. Can I build this? I can. Glass windows is glass. Alright. Time. We'll make our bedroom and then we're going to head out. We've got enough people on, so then we're going to head out to Lifepod 13. So let's make a little bit of glass. Ooh, our fabricator is completely dry, and the reason it is dry is because of these batteries. So let's take all this out. Let's make sure our bioreactor has charge. Wow, we chewed through that pretty quickly. Let's grab a Chinese potato. They taste awful anyway. Smashing through it. So it's obviously, that should actually slow down a bit, but we're getting a bit of power. I think we need 25 to fabricate, but we'll give it a go. What did we want to make? We wanted to make glass. Alright, time to leave the base, I think. I am smashing out the power. So, now we've got a little bit of glass. We actually walk through the sonar room to get to our bedroom. And let's make our bedroom. So what I was thinking is we want this one 5. We want this to be glass. We want this to be glass. Can I see anything? No, not really. We want a bed. Oh, we need fibre mesh. Alright, we'll go get some fibre mesh. Alright, let's go get some fibre mesh. We'll make this up. Fibre mesh, creep vine samples, super easy to get. Let's just jump out. Matter of fact, it's so super easy, it's right here. KJ, absolutely no problems at all. You have a great night. We look forward to seeing you later on, KJ. Alright, now we've got a little bit of power, so let's just make that fibre mesh. And now we've got the fibre mesh. Yep, we've got the fibre mesh. Let's go make the what we're looking for. And then we're going to head over to Lifepod 13. So there we go. We'll drop our double bed there. Oh, what are we missing? 2 titanium. How silly. Grab a heap of titanium. Nice little double bed. It's a basic double bed. I need to work on something that's a little bit more appealing. We should be able to have a photo frame, so let's drop that back there. Oh, copper wire, are you kidding me? Alright, we'll do that one later. I'm not going to do that now. A couple little pot plants. A table. What else do we want? Coffee machine.
You look like you could use some coffee.
Yes, thank you. I will take a coffee. We will put ourselves a little bar table here. So there's my coffee. Where's my coffee? There's my coffee. Cup Americano. We need a chair, don't we? Paintings, bang. It's looking very dull though, isn't it, still? What can we do? The wall. We may actually make that some more glass. There, that looks a little bit better. Put a cupboard up here. Okay, now we're starting to look a little bit like a room. And we'll work out what we do on that side. Okay guys, that's enough of building the bedroom. We've got a few people in the channel now. So what we're actually thinking is, in the last mission, we started to do the 500 metre Degassi, whoop, not this one. We started to do the 500 metre Degassi habitat, but we didn't have the depth grade to go a little bit deeper. The other thing we got was we got two more signals. We got Lifepod 13 and we got Lifepod 2. So what we're going to do today is, to start off with, we're going to go to Lifepod 13 and we're going to search around there. The second thing we're going to do is then go back to the Degassi 500 because we've got the depth module, and we're going to explore the Lost River. But we'll do it in 2 segments. We'll do Lifepod 13. We'll search around there. We'll get as many things as we can. Then we'll come back, and then we'll do the Degassi. How's that sound? I don't want the other 2 things that we got. Is we got Lifepod 2. But we'll save that for the next stream because Lifepod 2 has a couple of hours of content in there. that we can get into. The other thing that we still haven't done is Lifepod. Aurora, is that right? Where are we? Codes and clues. The other one we haven't been to is Lifepod 7. So, depending how the time goes today, we may do Lifepod 7. Or if it doesn't, we'll definitely do Lifepod 7 in the next one. So now I've built the bedroom, I'm happy to go to Lifepod 7 because in Lifepod 7 you get a couple of little devices which are cosmetic and they're nice to go into a bedroom. So without further ado, let's make sure we've got enough food, enough water, and let's head out there. Let's drop that there. We're going to make ourselves another beacon just in case we find something. I'm not going to put the batteries in because it just chewed through my power. So unfortunately batteries, until we get a nuclear reactor, we're not charging batteries. We'll throw the quartz in there. Yes, I could throw more solar panels on the roof, I know that, but I'd rather sort of just focus on the nuclear reactor. How's that sound? We're happy to do that today. Let's grab a little bit more food. Wonder if I get a stomach ache from eating too many lanterns. No. Okay, we've got heaps of food, heaps of water. We have built the depth module. A beacon is, it should be in deployables actually. 1 copper, 1 titanium. Right, take a couple of beacons. 1 copper, 1 titanium. Make ourselves a couple of deployable beacons. Even though that, yeah, I've played the game a few times, I always take the beacons because sometimes I stumble on a wreck that, you know, I'm full or something like that, so I find the beacons are just a good little device. So let's do a quick stock take. We've got our cylinders, check. Couple of beacons, water, and we are good. If we jump in here, we should have storage, we should have water. Yep, we'll drop one of the beacons in here and we're good to go. Yeah, you're exactly right. The way the game is, Nick, and I couldn't agree with you more, the way that you start heading in this direction and then something else catches your mind and then you sort of go along. Or the other one is you're focused on going somewhere and then you swim over this wreck and going, oh, I don't have time to go on there. So let's jump in the flaming mobile.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
And let's head to Lifepod 13. Turn it on. Turn the rest off. I'll leave the camera drone on. Lifepod 2 will turn off. Bugger off. And there's Lifepod 13. We're starting to get a bit of base. Good luck on scanning that sea dragon. Where are we with regards to bases? So I have once, what are we, 900? I have once built my base off of this shelf here. Only because I remembered that I was a lot closer to Lifepod 13. The other one that we need, so we've got our prawn suit, so Now we're coming along well. We've got our prawn suits, but our Cyclops were missing, so I do believe we're going to find some Cyclops parts here. I also want to start collecting eggs because we will start throwing them in a container. Now, I never knew you could breed them flaming. And here we go. Welcome to the mushroom biome. It's always a tight fit. Here we go, Lifepod 13. Alright, so we need... Excellent, so let's get some Cyclops bridge parts. 33%, let's go inside.
Integrating new PDA data.
Let's just have a listen to what the MC wants to say.
Lifepod launch sequence initiated. Entering planetary atmosphere.
My creators, the cherishers and sustainers of worlds, give me this day my daily pleasures as I give to those who seek pleasures from me.
External temperature approaching critical levels.
Show me the path. In life, truth, and love for mine is the power. I am the one, on and off and on again.
Impact imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh. Return me.
Clearly that was a hard landing. Like... Alright, so let's have a look around and let's see what we've got. So we'll go around to see if we can get some more parts first. Yeah, there we go, there's another one. So we can at least get our bridge and... Cyclops. Might do it on this actually. So let's swim around, see what we've got. Have a look for excellent hull. I do like this area for Cyclops parts. Let's swim down here. I haven't saved it. Don't you hate that? There you go.
New blueprint acquired.
Awesome, so now we've got our bridge blue part, so we just need our hull. So that was a good little find. Predator, yes I do have Astroneer. I think the tougher thing would be Predator, is to find me a game that I don't have. Alright, so just popped in here to have a bit of a breather. Which is a nice little cave off of Lifepod 13. Let's see if we've got... Yeah, we're full. Okay, so heading in here. Do you have it as well too, Predator, do you? Do you like it? So we're just going to keep searching around here to see if we've got any more blueprints like that one there. Alright, so we need one more hull blueprint, and then that is our Cyclops. Oh, and we found an egg. We'll take the egg. Come on. Must be able to give us one more Cyclops blueprint. I've been good. Alright, we'll head in there and get a little bit more oxygen. I enjoy indie titles. It's a platformer in the style of... Oh! I have not heard of that indie title, Nick. I'm just writing it down. That's the game, is it? 20XX. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. I do like Astroneers. I think it is a fun little game. Alright, so we're going to jump off and go inside this mushroom. And let's have a look around. Let's try not to get lost. There we are. That's exactly what we're looking for. Hello, little friend. How are you? Hello? Number 2. That's the second cuttlefish egg we've found.
You are currently inside a long calcified root system. Evidence suggests it was eaten away by other life forms over many centuries to form these natural caves.
Okay, so we're getting a fair share of lithium, which is nice. Can never have too... Oh, that's a bridge part though, isn't it? We don't want a bridge. I will take this egg. I don't think we have that one. So we've achieved 3 eggs this time round. So nice. That's what we're after. Bingo. Hey Kevin, how you going?
Blueprint acquired.
So what's the question? Will PayPal work to buy this game? Oh, let me find my... That's an interesting one, Kevin.
Welcome aboard.
So
Captain.
what you're looking at is, can you buy it? So I think I'm just trying to work out what uses PayPal. So I don't think you can use PayPal on Steam, but I think you can use PayPal on Humble Bundle. Let me just look for you, Kevin. Is that what you mean? So you want to find a provider that sells Subnautica. Just trying to Look for one. Let me try this one. How do you normally buy your games, Kevin? Hey John, good to see you. Oh, Steam accepts PayPal. Oh, there you go, no problems. I got to admit, my Steam account has always been set up, so I've never sort of bought it fresh. Okay, no problems. If Steam accepts PayPal, then just use your Steam. Yeah, so either way that you do it. So I don't know whether you, you can do it through Steam or you can do it through Humble. Either way, but there, that answers your question. So that's good. So if you've got some money tucked away in PayPal, that will make it easy for you. I can, Predator. I do like Astroneers, and I'd be more than happy to do a Let's Play and see the sort of feedback I get from it. Let me just write that one down next to your other one. And if there's any other games that you would like to see a YouTube video on, Predator, or anyone else, don't hesitate to ask. Sorry, I was a little bit sidetracked, so I just want to make sure that we've got it. And good morning and good afternoon, John. It's good to see you. Good timing for you to pop in. Yes, I think that's what... I was a little bit sidetracked, so let's just catch up on what we got there. I think Lifepod 13, and yes, it did. It just gave us the entire Cyclops. So happy days. Total War, is that the first one, John? So I will do one on Astroneers because I am looking, so I want to build my playlist for Let's Play. So Astroneers is on there, Turmoil. I want to do Echo. I'm playing Echo at the moment. Yeah, so interesting enough, so I've got Total War Warhammer 1, but I didn't buy the second one, and what I've since heard, it's just expanding the map as well as bringing in obviously more civilizations, more units and things like that. So alright, like everything, we don't want to go back empty, so let's fill our bags up and then we will head back. But we haven't explored the wreck here, so let's go look for a wreck. Let's drop this egg in here, this egg, no, the little egg. Let's go explore a wreck, and then we'll fill our boots, and then we'll go home. So we're gonna go, because of the mushrooms, the odds are the wreck is not gonna hit the ground. Let's explore out this way. The rendering is a little bit frustrating. Let's keep exploring out this way. No, that's the edge of the mushroom biome. Ah, it's Warhammer 2. All right, so you have Warhammer 1? Actually, I don't... You would be able to tell me because you're looking it up now. But I thought... But it could be a standalone, I'm not quite sure. Or you may need Warhammer 1 to play Warhammer 2. Come on. Don't get lost, Flaming. That was just a little bit of Aussie humour. What do we got over here? Okay, so we got the big mushroom over here. But I'm not completely happy because I'm not finding this wreck. And I know there's one here. I just can't find it. How are we doing for power? We're still good for power.
Seek fluid intake. Vital signs stabilizing.
Ah, here it is. Geez, that was a pain to find that. Try doing a flip with the sea moth and do it upside down. Alright. What I used to hate in the old game, and I think they fixed it a bit, is how often, if you crashed in the fish the wrong way, or if you did something silly, like came out of your Cyclops. I've come out of my Cyclops fully kitted out. So the Cyclops has had depth module 2. It's had the temperature, so therefore you're charging the batteries from the thermal. I've jumped out, I've hit a stalker on the way out, and it's just blown up my prawn suit. Very frustrating. So the handy tip is save. So let's jump in here and see what we've got. We've got a little bit of room. Not a lot of things in boxes. It appears that we've got all this stuff. That's where we just came out. Let's have a bo peep in here. Nothing. Come on, there must be something to look at. That's super weird. Okay, so we can't get in that door. There's no cables to fix up. That's the entrance that we came in. No, that wasn't. Yes, it was. All right. Let's have a bo peep in here. Are you liking my? You're liking my Australian slang, are you? Because that's not a cutting door, is it? It's not. No. You know what, Flaming? I think you're probably correct. A matter of fact, I think this is the longest game that we've played where you haven't told the stream that you just died again. On average, and the good thing about this, we're recording these streams, on average I think you're dying about 4 to 5 times every stream I do. Is it just me? Or is there nothing in this wreck? Is it a case that I've found all the blueprints or something? Hey Krishna, how you going? Thank you very much. Though I really appreciate that comment, and I'm glad you they definitely help you. Hopefully you get a little bit of a laugh as well. Not laughing at me, but laughing with me. Alright, help me out, team. Alright, there we go. We got another little hole here. And let's head in here. This is more like it. This is more like it. Have you completed the game yet, Krishna? Alright, let's cut our way in here. Or are you still making your way through the videos? Why is this not cutting? Because I'm a noob. Didn't have a battery in there. I'm so scared because I think I'm going to die. It's all good. Just save flaming. There's no risk without reward in this game. If you don't sort of, like here, if you don't sort of poke your head in another hole just to have a look around. And we've got another room. I believe I have just been in every room without a single... I must have all the blueprints. That is crazy weird. The only thing I can think of is that I've physically got all the blueprints. What do you think, team? Do you think, yeah, hold it. I have noticed as long as you avoid key points, you can get almost everything you need except the Cyclops engine, which eludes me. Yeah, I think you're right, Brian. I think, on my other stream on Twitch, the guys wanted me to sort of do a, actually, I haven't been in this door. Unless it closed behind me. Have I been in here? No, alright. Let's head back before we die. Grab some more oxygen. Alright, let's just poke our head in here now that we're full of oxygen again. Ah, lucky we went inside here again. Cyclops thermal reactor.
Blueprint acquired.
Hey, sometimes you just have to... So if I didn't have that spare oxygen cylinder, and I didn't... As we said, Brian, if we didn't go and just have a little bit of a bo peep, one extra thing.
Integrating new PDA data.
Awesome. Now we can go back and we're happy. I'd be happier if I could find my sea moth that's over the other side. And I was so close Is that on the edge of the map? What's that? The inactive lava zone? Yeah, no, he's gone down to the thing. So yeah, I was so close, just heading back to the sea moth. Poked my head in just to have a look at one more time, make sure I fill this cylinder up. It'll take a little bit while to fill up. And definitely worth it. You know what? I don't think I've had that before. The Cyclops thermal module. I may have had it, I've just never used it because of the kinate requirements. Yes. So, okay, that makes me happy. Okay, guys, now, as we said, that is Lifepod 13. I think we've definitely searched that. We've done everything. Let's head back and let's head to the Degassi 500 metre and let's head down to the underneath the Degassi 500 metre now that we've got a little bit more depth, and maybe head into the start of the lava zone. Habitat warning. Do I have my nuclear reactor? Alright, we need to find some nuclear reactor blueprints. Obviously, as I've built all the extra rooms, it's I've just done too much power, so we will fix that. Hello, guys. Too much power, give it time, you will find... The grav trap seems to work, although I haven't seen the computer version in action to compare. Alright, well, I'll just show you quickly once we get back. I think it's the bioreactor. It just chewed. Come on. I've got no power. That's why it's not picking me up. Power restored. All systems online. Now you'll pick me up, won't you? Okay. First of all, first things first, let's throw some plants in this bioreactor. Switch, 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 and switch. And we're good. Okay, what do we got here? Grav trap will save you earlier on. Rocks and fish. I agree. I think, Brian, the grav trap is an underutilized piece of equipment in early game. I think it's just a neat little device that's not only effective but it's also fun. Alright, let's plant these. Now we're good. Bioreactor's up and running. Let's dump some stuff here. So we've got diamonds, gold, and lithium. So diamonds, lithium. Oh, KJ's gone to bed. I wanted to see if he tidied up his boxes. He's telling me that every time he looks at my all my labels and my colours, it makes him sort of want to tidy up his lockers because his lockers are just too messy. Alright, so we got some eggs, we got some titanium, we got another cuttlefish egg. I'm still in the hunting for food and water stages, so it should be useful. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Nick? Let's throw the eggs over here. Oh, no, eggs in the eggs locker. And another cuttlefish. So we're getting there. We are getting there. Well done, Flaming. Well done. Alright, so Nick, let me just quickly show you the grav trap. Just so you can compare it and how easy it is. Now, obviously, being PC, I've never replayed Xbox, so I can't compare it on mine, but all I'm literally doing is pressing 5 and right-clicking. I didn't realise it was powerful enough to get a stalker. Hello? Hello, how are you? What, you can't get me? Come on, come on, come on. That I didn't realise. Wonder if I can capture him and stick him in a... No. Oh, you cheeky little thing. Alright, now he's going to be pissed off. Bugger off, will you? It was all fun. I know. I didn't realise it could pick up big fish. I thought it was just rocks, and I thought it was like things like that. But I didn't expect it to pick up a stalker either. Clearly he was a bit pissed off afterwards though. What do we got? Seems about as powerful as what I've seen. Hey Danny760, welcome to the stream. Good to have you in here. We're on day 6, Danny, if you're interested. So we're at the 13-hour mark, so around about halfway through the game. Normally I can finish the game somewhere between 25 and sort of 35 hours. Kelp is a good food source too if you're near any. The stalkers are easy though to avoid. Build a scanner room as soon as you can and grow the food from the island. Yes, no, it is a good one. Alright, so let's listen to the radio message. We always like listening to the radio message, and then we're going to head back to the Degassi site, and we're going to go below the Degassi 500 and do a little bit of exploring.
This is Altera HQ. This may be your only communications window. We can't send a rescue ship all the way out there, so Aurora, you're just gonna have to meet us halfway. We've uploaded blueprints to the ship's computer.
Sandwich run, you in?
Yeah, give me a second. Black box data shows the high security terminal in the captain's quarters is still functional.
Becky's leaving like in 5 minutes.
All right, tell Becky I'll just take the regular.
The regular.
Yeah, she'll know what I mean. The code should
And
be...
if she doesn't,
Just tell her the regular, dude.
okay.
The
If I
code...
say regular, she's like, what's the regular? I have to come all the way back up here.
The code should be 2679. The regular's just a ham and cheese.
Okay, would you just say ham and cheese?
Ham and cheese!
Okay.
One of the things I've really enjoyed that they did was how they changed the voice as they sort of progressed over the last 2 or 3 years. So, you know, doing the voiceovers, getting more voice actors, I think it is, yeah, I think it's classical. Just things like that, just to put in a bit of humour. It is just makes it funny. Like, the guys are trying to rescue you, and you're stressed because you're on this planet by yourself going, am I going to get off this planet? And they're sort of, Becky's leaving in 5 minutes, so I'd love to meet Becky and I'd like to taste her ham and cheese sandwich. Yeah, I know. Obviously, I'm their number one priority at the moment, Brian. I can definitely. No, it's good. All right, so let's get some food and water. We are good. Might just get ourselves another battery. I think our battery was dead. Have we got another full one? We do have another full one. I don't want to charge because we're going to have the same problems, and that is we're chewing through power. Just another Ulteria ship that's crash landed on some random planet. You're exactly right. So we're going to go to, as I said, the Degassi site. Depending on the time, I think that's going to take us up to today. But tomorrow, and we'll work on tomorrow, tomorrow is definitely going to be focusing on getting an additional power source. So we're going to actually work on getting our nuclear reactor. Because what's happening at the moment just isn't cutting it. Alright, we'll eat them then. And I do realise by doing this, I will chew through power. Okay, so we've got food. Let's eat a couple of Chinese potatoes. And let's head over to the Degassi site. So let's bring up our pad. We should have a white wall here somewhere. Here we go. Let's bring up our pad. Make it a bit easier for you. I don't need that much water, but it's okay. I'm going to drink one soon in about seven points. We just came from Lifepod 13 where we just got the entire Cyclops, so the last 2 bits of the Cyclops, so that was good. Plus we got ourselves 3 new creature eggs. We have already been to the Degassi site, but because our sea moth was limited to 500 meters, we stopped it there. So now we're going to go back and do it a second time. We're going to go to the Degassi and we're going to go down because we could see the start of the Lost River. We could actually see the green urkiness, and we're going to poke our head down there just a little bit and do some exploring. I also know I need to take my orange tablet. So we'll take our orange tablet. Do we need anything else? We've got no new blueprints. Let's have a quick look. I'd love to make reinforced dive suits, but I don't have the materials yet. I would love to make swim charge fins, but I don't have the materials yet. So once we may get some of the materials, we will get some of the materials when we go on this trip. And we'll get some more a little bit later on. That is it for equipment. All right. If you can build another solar panel, it creates surplus during the day. Okay, I'm happy to do that, Brian. I think that's really good advice. Let's have a look, and I think it's super cheap. I think it's like some gold and obviously titanium. Everything's out of titanium. Let's have a look. Here we go. 2 titanium, 2 quartz, 1 copper ore. Sold. And 2 quartz. Let's grab our habitat module out of here. Ooh, that's scary. Ah, because it's an equipment locker. That would make sense. I was a little bit nervous then for a bit. I have a moon pool blueprint before I have the multi-purpose room. I know, and it is a little bit like that. Sometimes you just find things. sometimes you just find things in completely different order. So for instance, nuclear reactor, I'm surprised I don't have the blueprint. The last... No way! What have I missing? Copper ore? I thought I got one. The last playthrough I did on Twitch, when I was streaming it on Twitch, and I did a sort of a... Oh, I did gold, that's why. Crazy. I actually completed the entire game without finding any battery charges. And I did not have to make batteries. Like, I found the swim charge fins super early in the game. And yeah, I just did the whole lot. What are we up to? Yeah, so that got us an extra... Yeah, an extra 100 or so. So, but it's fine, be exactly right. During the daytime it will go and I won't have to worry about it. But we've got food, we've got water. Let me just grab myself another melon to munch on. Lantern fruit. Alright, let's go to Degassi. I'm just going to drop off this... the flaming mobile, right? We can also make our prawn suit and our cyclops, so that's what we'll be doing over the next couple of streams. Well done, Flaming.
Welcome aboard, all systems online.
That's impressive. The stream isn't over yet, and I don't want to jinx you, but I'm definitely happy to hear that you made it back safely. Alright, let's go to the Degassi habitat. Let's go say hello to our friend, the crab squid. Oh, did I did. Grab the orange tablet. Oh, there's our first warper. Yes, you have not died this stream. That is correct. And I said not to jinx you, but the stream isn't over yet, Flaming. So we head into the Grand Reef. Another radio message. Perhaps they want to tell me how the how good the ham and cheese sandwich was. Right, look at that sulfur. The rendering, how was the rendering on the Xbox, guys? Do you have the same sort of little rendering things as I do? I think it might be a little darker. There's that bloody warper. Okay, so let's head down here. Hopefully he doesn't get me. Is he following me? He is not following me. That is nice. So we've just ducked underneath. Sitting at around about 700 meters, and we're just underneath the Degassi site at the moment. 2 turns, we've got one to the right, but we're going to go straight ahead here as we look at this. Hey, have a look at this head. I think it might be a little darker. It is about that point. Oh, you're talking about the Xbox, sorry. Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about, I had frame drops. So yes, so this is just underneath. This is underneath your Degassi 500 meter site. Oh, I hear it. I don't see it, but I hear it. We got our fair share of ruby. We'll grab ourselves a few crystals as well. We've got another little alien base here. So this is where you need your, if you haven't, this is where you use your orange tablet. And I'm just going to grab, because my sea moth's a little far away, so I'm just going to go grab my sea moth and bring it over there so I've got oxygen. Because it's one of the few ones where alright, we're definitely not short of ruby, that's for sure. Normally, there's a... so, what this is... You know, I'm going to take one of these because I want to grow it. Can I grow it? No, it's not going to allow me to grow it. Farm it. Leviathan, mixed Leviathan. Ah, Danny, okay. I can help you with that, but it's up to yourself. So I can tell you very easily where it is, but I won't spoil it if you don't want to spoil it, if you know what I mean. So let's have a look in here.
Integrating new PDA data.
Extensive alien research data of local fauna. So this is all this is doing. Alien discovered life forms on the planets of just one sex. Okay. They observed local organisms engaged in asexual reproduction. All healthy. Ah, that makes sense. With the egg laying, eggs usually require
Fluid intake.
genetic material from another of the species. In rare cases, one parent was required. Let me drink some water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
So let me know, Danny, if... and the reason I say that is because the orange tablet is actually very close to where I am now. But more importantly, this room large laboratory table, equipment maintenance, staff maintenance, specimen, Alan. We have our third cuttlefish egg. So that's cuttlefish egg number 3. And I think that's it. It's actually a tiny little room. I thought, having the orange tablet, I thought it was going to be something phenomenal when I walked in. But it was, compared to what the other tablets, like the purple tablet opens you up into this nickel ore. Oh, happy days. Nickel ore. Come on, give me 3. Give me 3. Give me 3. I need 3. I need air. Give me air.
30 seconds.
I'm going to search around to see if there's more nickel ore there, because if I can get 3, that would be super handy. I'll take the quartz. It's not what I'm craving for at the moment. Now, we normally have a friendly crab squid here, so I'm super surprised there isn't one here. I can hear it. Where are you? Nickel ore. I did not know nickel ore was here. That is incredibly handy. And we'll grab all this for our alien containments. Degassi. Alright, let's just poke our head in here for a second, because that's what I was trying to find. Nickel ore. Nickel ore, nickel ore. Nickel. Alright, time to get back. Because you're going to see tears if I die now and I lose all this nickel ore. Real tears. Real man tears. Alright, let's read. The nickel ore, you're right, Danny. Nickel ore, finding nickel ore here at 700 metres, 600 metres, is an excellent find. I never knew it was here, so that is a first for me. You found a purple tablet, Danny. But I told me it was here. How do you... But... Oh, it was a good run, John. It was. And I don't normally go to here. So actually, so now, Danny, I will let you know where the orange tablet is. Coming back from here, because I have to go past the orange tablet to get out of the base. Sort of. And I can't remember what it is. What do you make? I know the nickel ore is critical for you for something that's just frustrating. I think it's with your prawn suit, isn't it? Is it your jetpack? It's your jetpack. Just to give you that extra oomph. That's what it was. And is it also your depth modules? Prawn suit depth modules? No, it wasn't. That's K-Knight. I knew it was something like that. Yeah, the jetpack. So that is good. So it means that when I take the prawn suit down for the first time, we're going to have a... oh, I think I'm going to get lost. It is this way. Is it? No, it's this way, because we've got the Degassi 500 meter. Now, where I'm finding it, I'm actually not finding the nickel on the flat bit. I'm finding it. It's really weird. I'm finding it on this reedy sort of stuff. Oh, see, like here. And it's not normally where I farm my nickel. I think I've got more than enough nickel now, though. You can never... Well, actually, no. I've only got 5 pieces of nickel, but... Ouch. Alright, let's head back, guys. We've got enough nickel to get us going. Let's see, as long as we can dodge this warper, we will be home safely. If we don't dodge the warper, what would be nice, I was hoping I could find some uranium here. But I know I'll get that in our next Lifepod and our next exploration trip. So there's a warper here somewhere. Where are you? Okay. So, I can hear you. I can't see you. Danny. Danny boy. So I assume... Okay, so without being sort of too much, I assume you've been to the floating island. So, actually, I'll do it the other way around. Have you, because I don't want to give too many spoilers away, have you experienced Lifepod 19? Do you have you got that quest yet? Just while I'm sitting talking. Yeah, so from Lifepod 19, it will take you to, obviously, the rendezvous point. The rendezvous point will then take you to the first Degassi base, and then this Degassi base that comes up. So as you do the missions, and as you've seen is when you see the Degassi base, you just head down, you can see the green, head down to the Lost River, and that's where you can go down and get your third egg. So let's head out here. Obviously, it is also where you find your sea treader path. This is the sea treader path. I just don't know where all the sea treaders have gone at the moment. They're on strike. I really don't know where all the sea treaders have gone at the moment. Here they are. obviously, if we've got room, we're going to jump out. We're just going to get ourselves some stuff. Don't get grumpy with me, I'm just collecting all this crap. Done, we're full. Let's go home. Brian. Okay. So let's start heading home and I will help you with those. What else in the game besides the prawn uses kainite? The Cyclops uses it as well. So it's used for flaming, for your question. Kainite. It's used for thermal protection. So your Cyclops and your prawn has thermal protection, and it's also used for making the blue tablet. So if you... No, you're welcome, Danny. You're welcome. No problems at all, Flaming. It's always good to sort of see you. Thank you very much for popping in. I know you're always sitting there patiently when I log on, so... and it's because of that I always make sure that I try and get on at close to 2:30. So you have a good one. It's good to see you logging off before you die too. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow, Flaming. Have a good one. I'm just about to log off myself too, Flaming. So we're going to head back. We're going to recap on today, and that will be the 2 hours as we've promised that we will do each day. Tomorrow is also going to be another exciting day. We've got Lifepod 2, we've got the going back to the commander's quarters, we've got building a prawn suit, we've got building a Cyclops. Clearly we're not going to do all of that in one episode, but we've got heaps of things to do now. So let's jump back in and do a quick recap. Oh, plus we need to find our nuclear reactor parts. Now, Brian, I haven't forgotten your question. I just wanted to get somewhere semi-safe, have a gulp of water. And let's go through your questions. I don't know, we'll do it the other way. Let's look at a decent poster. We don't want to sort of... So let's have a cup of coffee. Because I have a cup of coffee. Ooh. Yep, thank you. Grab a seat. We've got our coffee. Have our coffee. All right, now let's go through your questions. You considered building a base somewhere near Lifepod 2. And I'll tell you some of the funny places I've built bases. As a matter of fact, I'll wrap up this stream, but I'll show you, I actually built a base right outside the main alien base. So if you haven't seen the lava lake, I don't want to do a spoiler, but I've literally built a base at 1,700 meters on the lava lake.
Emergency power only.
Who turned off the lights? I'm here trying to have a coffee. I'm having a coffee in the dark now. All right, excellent little perfect timing, because it gives me the black screen so I can talk to you. So to answer your question, to answer your question, Brian. So the Cyclops engine. I have done a YouTube video on it as well, so if you forget, but the places I find the Cyclops engine are probably 2 locations. Where the Aurora is, you've got sand, and then you've got a sharp drop off. How's my food and water? Food and water's good. You've got a sharp drop off. So what I do is I go down the sharp drop off, and then you've got the mushroom biome. And if you just follow that sharp drop off, sometimes I find Cyclops engine parts there. The other place I find Cyclops engine parts is Lifepod 17, where the wreck is. So you've got the wreck there. So sometimes I find them. I need to obviously put in the solar panels, because I understand in America you're increasing the tax on solar panels. So I need to put the solar panels up before the tax bites me. It gets too expensive. So that's the other one. The other one for definitely for engine parts is the alien island. So if you go on the other side of the alien island, not the entrance where you put your blue tablet, but on the other side, and you dive along that shelf, and then you come around the front of the alien island where the Cyclops moon pool is. That's where you'll find some Cyclops engine part imported panels. Yeah, exactly. So it's obviously what I'm doing. I'm importing the solar panels. I'm not buying Australian made or good solar panels, because they're just not charging up my base. Okay, so that's it for the engine. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow you can tell me if you find those, Brian. Poly, I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say poly, because I can't say it here. Polyalliine. You're trying to say polyalliine. Where actually, Brian, which Lifepod have you got? Have you been to Lifepod 2? You've got the multi-purpose room scanned. I feel accomplished. That is is that day 1 for you? Brian, you're up to Lifepod 5? I don't think there is a Lifepod 5, is there? Oh, you found 5 Lifepods. You say. All right. So, all right. So there's a couple of things. Is you know. I was going to say you are Lifepod 5.
Oxygen.
Whoa. I'm just about to die. I've got the headset. Ah! No! Oh, no. Where did I save it last? No, get me out of my seat. That is a classic. Oh, I did not lose. I thought I was going to lose all my nickel ore.
All primary systems online.
Oh, no, it doesn't. When you die, guys, it doesn't. All right. All right. Let me throw this in here. That would have been a classic if I lost all that nickel ore. You know what? You just would have seen the stream stop suddenly. Not that I'm... Sorry, I'm just going to close that. One thing that's different. Oh, I thought I got 3 of these. All right, nickel. We need a nickel box, don't we? Nickel, nickel, nickel. Let me just quickly make a nickel box. Five. Nickel. I think I spelled it wrong, didn't I? No, I got it right. Cuttlefish egg. All right, we are back and we've got power. Actually, let me just grab some. All right. Save. Where were we? That was a classic. As most of you know, I also stream on Twitch as well, but I stream on Twitch later. So I stream on Twitch in about 5 hours time. And perhaps I'm wrong, because I'm not really familiar with the YouTube gaming things, but obviously in Twitch you can do clips. So every time I do something stupid like that, like sit there and try and talk to the audience and then I just die, they clip it. And then it's there for life. The poly location. So Brian, the polyallyine is actually is 2 ingredients. It's, oh, am I correct in the ingredients? I think it's deep shroom mushrooms and salt. Yeah, definitely clip worthy. So when you head, so what I can, it's acid and gold. Oh, is it acid and gold? I thought it was acid and salt, but yes, either one of those two. It's either gold or it's the salt. So Brian, to answer your question is, when you get, like, the easiest way, I mean, I can tell you to go on a cardinal point and you can go and you can dodge all the missions, and it may be a bit of a spoiler. The other one is when you get Lifepod 2, you will be scanning things around Lifepod 2 that will give you the blueprint for the polyallyine, and the materials are there. So we will be doing Lifepod 2 tomorrow, but that will answer your question. Deep shroom and salt makes the acid, I believe. Yes, yeah, no, you're right, John. And once again, I'm going from memory because I don't have the blueprint yet. I've got, obviously, blueprints that require it. And I think that's what you're talking about, Brian. You've probably got things like swim charge fins and other stuff that you're craving to get your polyallyine. Even your reinforced dive suit is synthetic fibers. So once again, tomorrow when I go to that last Lifepod, I will get I know, because I've played the game, I know I'll get the blueprint for the synthetic fibers and for the polyallyine. Yeah, no problems at all, Brian. It was great having you in the stream, and we welcome you, as I said, to come in, and we'll get that. So yeah, don't forget to hit the follow or the subscribe. Yeah, if not, obviously the video will be up and you can actually have a look. But then the thing is when you get the Lifepod 2 message, you'll, like everything else, you will find the blueprints. And that's about it. All right, guys, let's just do a quick recap as we come up to the 2 hour mark. So that was a good trip. So we did 2 things. First of all, we went to Lifepod 13, where we got 2 lots of Cyclops parts. So just to recap what we achieved today, we went to Lifepod 13, where we got the Cyclops bridge and the Cyclops hull. We already had the engine, and obviously just explained that a little bit to Brian. The next thing that we found, which I hadn't had before, we went to the wreck off of Lifepod 13, where we could find the Cyclops thermal reactor module, but it was deep inside the wreck, so it was good that we kept on persisting to find that. We also found another cuttlefish egg in Lifepod 13, and we found the secret entrance to the alien portal. The next thing we did is we headed to the Degassi 500 meter. Where are we? Degassi 500 meter. So we can turn these off because we've fully explored these now. And tomorrow is going to be about Lifepod 2. So we went to the Degassi 500 meter because now we could go deeper. The 500 meters. We entered the start of the Lost River, where we found the alien flora and fauna research base. So it's just that little research lab, and in that research lab we used the orange tablet and we found our third cuttlefish egg. So I think tomorrow what we will do is we'll do Lifepod 2. We'll also build some alien containment. So we got a heap of crystals today. So we'll build the alien containment so we can actually start cracking our eggs and start having them breed while we go through the rest of the mission. We'll go to Lifepod 2, we'll get a few more blueprints, and we'll see how it will go. So that's it for today. Thank you very much, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Yeah, if you haven't, please hit the likes. It really helps me heaps. A matter of fact, someone didn't like this. I assume the person who didn't like this stream isn't in the stream anymore, so I'm sorry. But yeah, if there's anything that you would like to see, or if there's things that I'm not explaining clearly enough, please let me know. Wow, someone gave me a thumbs down. That's pretty crappy. But I guess it's not for everybody. Yeah, obviously hit the subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time. So I'm streaming from Thailand. I will start 2 hours before now, so I think a few of you have been here for a while, but stay safe, enjoy your game. I hope you're still going to play the game over the next 22 hours, and I look forward to hearing your updates. Don't hesitate to ask questions, and don't hesitate to pop comments, because then it also helps me with the stream tomorrow. Alright guys, thank you very much, and we will see you tomorrow, hopefully. We'll see you for the rest of the stream. Ah, really? Someone... I'm a bit perplexed. Someone's actually... It's the first time I've had a thumbs down on this stream, but that's alright. It happens. Alright guys, have a good one. Stay safe, and see you next time. Bye Nick. Bye John, bye Danny, bye Brian, bye Predator, if you're still in there watching. Sumakawa didn't come in today. KJ has been and gone. Who else are we missing? Oh, and obviously we cannot forget Flaming Gamer, who also successfully did not die this game. Alright, thank you guys. Take care, we'll see you next time.